Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat channel. We're here for Premier League predictions. Game week 12. 11 game weeks already done. We've only done 2, but we're here for game week 12. We're running through our predictions once again. Some big ties today, would you agree?
There are.
There's some good games. There's some shit games and there's some good games. Sure, but yeah, we'll start with the first one of the weekend. We'll go in chronological order. Up first, Leicester City versus Chelsea. It's the 12:30 on the Saturday. It will be on BT if you want to tune in. Oh yes, it'll be tomorrow. Forget we recorded on Friday. Thank you, producer.
On Friday. It goes up on the Friday.
Exactly. Whatever. Do you want to start with Leicester Chelsea prediction?
Leicester Chelsea. See, I don't know who's actually fit for this game because
Chelsea
FPL
might
shouts
have
to me.
Lukaku back.
FBL shout out to me if I
No,
don't
I
think
believe
Chelsea or
Lukaku.
Leicester
I
play.
think Lukaku is back.
Oh,
I
he
think
won't change
Vardy
the game,
is
though.
fit.
I know Vardy's fit. Shit, I've just turned the volume up.
Clip that. I know Vardy's fit. But yeah. What do you think the score's going to be then?
1-1. Just for my sake.
Oh, I hate that.
So do I.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Chelsea. I think. What are you doing?
He's writing his prediction on the board.
Oh right, he's just copied me. Oh, it's my predictions. Okay, whatever. The producer's on a weird one, but we're continuing.
I can't see that the bit in the middle, so I don't know what he's written because the light is bright on it.
I think Hudson will have a good game if he starts. I think hopefully Mount starts because he's really good at football. He is. He's quite good.
Class.
And yeah, Chelsea have looked really good this season. Leicester looked poor defensively, but I think Leicester have still got the capabilities to get a goal. But equally, Chelsea don't really concede. But I think it could be a penalty or something, because that seems to be the only way they can concede. Apart from Burnley, just before the internationals, Chelsea haven't conceded from open play, which is mental.
Burnley.
Chris Wood, I think it was, is the only player to score
Really
against
conceded
Chelsea in
Burnley.
open play. So that's good. All right, mate. You also happen to be like 5th, or we're top. So yeah, have
Saying
that.
someone's 5th when they're a United
And
Spurs
Arsenal are going to get absolutely slaughtered, but we can't talk about that game because we'll be covering it live. So if you're watching this on Friday, make sure to check that out on Saturday. If you're watching on Saturday, we'll be live tonight for you guys. It is a 5:30 kickoff, so we'll be live from 5. So make sure to tune in for that. Be a good game, hopefully. Or Liverpool going to win 7-0. On to our next game of the weekend. It is Aston Villa versus Brighton. Villa, the first game for Steven Gerrard in charge of Aston Villa, and Brighton having a really good season. They're up in like 7th or something still. So, I mean, I can only really see this going one way. Or there could be a new manager bounce.
That's what I'm thinking. I think Steven Gerrard will come in and it will be the scrappiest game of the weekend.
Maybe.
No, I think it will be.
Brighton play really nice football, though. I think they could absolutely roll over Villa here.
By scrappiest, I don't mean boring. I mean as in it will be it'll be like 0-0.
And then like
1-0.
some weird goal at the end.
Yeah, and something will.
I mean, Brighton haven't got a keeper.
That is a good... It's going to be 7-0 Villa. No, they have a keeper, they just don't have Robert Sanchez. I don't know who their backup is, though.
Jason Steele.
It might be. It might be Jason. Okay, Villa are going to win 7-0. Watkins hat-trick. I don't know for this one. I think I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton.
I'm gonna say 1-0 Villa.
Oh, contradicting me. Nah, I think it really could go either way. But yeah, I'm going to go for 2-1 Brighton.
On and he's,
But no, producer thinks Villa are going to win 3-2. He is clearly biased and stupid. On to the next game. Probably the one I care least about. It's Burnley Crystal Palace. I don't really see any way that this isn't a Crystal Palace walkover.
Yeah.
Unless Burnley just get a goal and then just put everyone on the line.
Do. Burnley will just get a ball into the box and Chris Wood will be at the back post.
But I think Palace's quality has been shown quite evidently this season. I think they're, based on expected goals against, they are like third lowest or something like that. So,
That's poor.
no, that's good.
Third lowest. Oh,
goals
against. I thought you meant
against.
XGs.
Yeah, no. They're not just not scoring at all. The XG is actually pretty decent as well. But, yeah, I think it'll be like 4-1, 4-0 Palace. I'll go 4-0.
I'm going to say...
Just for the clean sheet points. Because I've got the Palace keeper now, so...
No, if you didn't tell me that, I would have said 2-0. I'm going to say 2-1, just so...
so I don't get the bonus.
Yep.
The clean sheet points. Great. Thanks. Producer, what are you going for? 5-0 Palace. Jesus Christ.
I saw Burnley scoring anyway.
As for the Palace goals, I think Conor Gallagher double again. Definitely not because he's in my fantasy team. And Guaita's going to score. No.
More points. No,
Zaha as well. And then Odsonne Edouard from the bench.
I think Edouard will get his first hat-trick. Just because...
Against
That's if
Burnley.
it is 5.
Burnley
I
don't
only
concede hat-tricks though.
But that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm saying Edouard is just... If it is a few, I do see Edouard slapping it in. Or it'll be a tight game where...
But will Edouard start? He hasn't started much for Palace this season.
Benteke.
And then they bring Edouard off the bench, which is why I don't think he could get a hat-trick.
Fair, he got 2
I know
against
he got 2 against Arsenal, but that's not that hard. But yeah, I don't really see any way Burnley win this.
No, neither.
Unless, as I said, they get 1 goal and shut up shop.
Or this would again.
Burnley have looked really poor. I think they are going to go down.
I don't.
They haven't sacked their manager. And I think it shows a clear lack of ambition. They're happy just to sit with Deutsch. They're happy just to keep Sean Dyche and just sit in the Premier League. Just barely surviving every season. But key is that they are surviving. But I think this could be the year they go down. On to another possible relegation candidate in Newcastle on their at home to Brentford. I don't really know how this one's going to go, to be honest, because Newcastle haven't looked great this season. But it's their first game for Eddie Howe, and Brentford don't have a keeper. And we saw last time out they lost to Norwich.
And Burnley.
And they've lost to Burnley. If you'd asked me 4 weeks ago, Brentford win this comfortably. But I think Newcastle, with the home support behind them, Eddie Howe's first game, I'm going to go for a bit of a shock. I'm going to go 3-0 Newcastle.
I say 1-0 Brentford just because Newcastle are shite. It's just as simple as that. Eddie Howe isn't a good manager anyway.
I think you're underestimating Eddie there.
I don't think I am.
I like Eddie Howe. They'll play. I think Newcastle will play a really nice football. He's not better than Arteta. Well,
No, not even well. This man got sacked from Bournemouth.
Eddie Howe's, no, but he's been there and done it before.
I think Eddie Howe is a better manager than Arteta. They
In
probably
the
do.
Premier League, definitely. Well, to be fair, Eddie Howe's ain't manager.
I was going to say, but yeah, Eddie Howe, good manager. I think Newcastle will play much better football under him and will provide some interesting games. I think they'll certainly get more points than if they'd stuck with Steve Bruce, which they never were going to do.
No.
But yeah, I could see St Maximan, Wilson having really good games and then winning 3-0.
I think 1-0 Brentford and it'll just be
Pontus Janssen from a corner.
something stupid.
Ivan Toney, yeah.
Is Ivan Toney? I've still convinced every English striker is injured. But Kane.
No, Tony's fit. He's just not playing
Why?
for England. And to be fair, Tammy was all right when he came on.
Against San Marino.
It was against San Marino, but he did do well.
Did he score?
No, yes, he did. He got 1. Kane got 4. But on to our next game.
I saw Smith Rowe score and left. That was
Norrish versus Southampton. Yeah, Norwich obviously new manager off the back of a win last game.
Could we just mention who this new manager is?
Dean Smith is a good manager. He's a very good manager.
It's also Norwich.
Norwich have actually got a good squad. I think
say this
Farker was the issue in that he
Still
didn't know
don't
how
think
to
he
use
beat
it.
Southampton.
I think this will be a draw. Probably a 0-0. Because Southampton do not concede goals. They're really good.
They're very good.
But they struggle going forward sometimes this season. I don't think Brower's going to start. And I don't think Adam Armstrong or Che Adams will score.
Why won't Brower start? Because
They don't start Brower. Nobody wants to start Brower, which makes no sense. Because Southampton would rather play their own strikers rather than play a Brower who they've loaned in.
That's stupid.
Because
surely you play
but Brower's not going to be there next season.
Yeah, but surely you play the loan.
And they'd rather develop Adam Armstrong into the Premier League. Yeah, but they're not going to get him. There's not a chance Chelsea let him go unless they get like Adeyemi and Haaland. Which, to be fair, they could. So you never know.
Easily could.
But I really hope he doesn't leave Chelsea.
If you get Haaland, there's no way you need Brower.
Yeah. Or if we get Adeyemi.
I said 2-1 Southampton.
Yeah, I'm going to sit on my 0-0. Producer's gone 1-0 Norwich. Interesting.
Again, Dean Smith's been there with Aston. He's been down in the relegation zone with Aston Villa, and he kept him up.
I really hope Spotify can hear him. If not, this is a really awkward bit.
Go on, translate what he's saying, just in case.
And
Translate.
Basically, the producer said
likes Dean Smith.
Likes Dean Smith. Moving on.
Dean Smith has now played Southampton 2 times in a row.
Imagine Dean Smith gets sacked against Southampton 2 times in a row.
They got smacked 12-0 and you go, actually.
Don't know if he's the right man for the job. Lamps. Bit more money?
Lampard turned them down, right?
Yeah.
It's completely right. Yeah, that's happening.
They, to be fair, it looked close, but
I'm pretty sure he just straight up went, no.
No, the deal, they were in talks, and then he just denied, thing with it.
Realised it's Norwich and went.
I think he'd have done a good job. He probably just saw all the Chelsea fans complaining on Twitter. Oh, this is terrible for your career and all that. But moving on to our next game, it involves one of the big teams, Manchester United, away at Watford.
That's the bigger team, right? Because United aren't a big team.
Yes.
This season.
Yes.
Watford at least have something.
Watford have Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Our guy. Got
United
Ben
have
Foster.
Ronaldo and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I hate to say it though, Ben. Obviously, you are our biggest fan. I think you are going to concede in this game. Quite a few.
Yeah.
I think
actually
this is the kind of game that's going to keep Ollie in a job for another few months. So.
Or Watford do what they did against Everton, where everyone was like, "Yeah, Everton got this."
5-2.
And they lose 5-2.
Right, it's going to be Watford 5, Man United 2. To be fair, is it worth punting on an upset here? It is Man United and they are
That's what
shit.
I'm thinking. It's United. I still see Ronaldo scoring a hefty few.
Yeah.
Because it's Ronaldo. And he likes Ole's job for some reason.
I'm going to go 4-1 United.
I'm going 3-1 United.
I think Ronaldo will score. I think Sancho will get his first goal.
No, I see Ronaldo getting 2 and...
Sancho's got to score eventually, and I think against Watford could be his time to shine.
He won't play against Watford, you know it.
He might though.
He won't play against Watford.
Because he hasn't played internationals. So he might be a bit fresher than some of the other players.
And then I see Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, he also hasn't played, so they might give him a game.
They'll start Greenwood over Sancho.
Or they play both and Ronaldo gets dropped. It's the kind of game they could drop Ronaldo for.
Ronaldo.
I mean, you do.
Ronaldo could have one leg, you don't
He's
drop
36.
No, Ronaldo could have one leg, you still wouldn't drop him.
He's got to have a rest at some point.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
It's Ronaldo.
He does need a rest.
Look at Ronaldo and tell me he needs a rest.
Yeah, I know he's really good, but he does need a rest. Moving on. She's gone 1-1. He's clearly chatting shit. On to Wolves versus West Ham. Title. Yeah, Ben Foster keeps seven penalties.
Clean sheet. This is what happened.
Yeah, how I saved Ronaldo's overhead kick, and it's just Ben Foster.
Ronaldo knocked the ball from the halfway line. I saved this crazy free kick.
No, Watford will score in like the 15th minute. They'll just park the bus, and then it'll get to like the 80th minute, and Ronaldo will.
80th? I think you mean the 90 plus 8th minute.
Yeah.
No, 90 plus 14 when the game finished 6 minutes ago, and everybody went, "Yeah, but you still check the AR."
The game's over. Everyone's left and gone in their cars. The whole Watford team's left, apart from Ben Foster. Just Ronaldo and Ben Foster left, and he whacks it in.
Bruno would sky it over again. Like,
and then the Emi Martinez is like the greatest keeper in the league.
Oh, he's incredible. I don't know why Arsenal let him.
He's not the greatest actual keeper, not playing wise, but he's my favourite keeper in that league. He's not. Ramsdale is.
I was gonna say you and Aaron Ramsdale got a bit of a thing going. Moving on, Wolves versus West Ham.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Jesus Christ, the producer's gone 4-0 West Ham.
I'd agree, 100%.
I quite like Wolves.
I love Wolves. Not this season, just as a club.
I think they're quite good.
I think West Ham will smack them.
Yeah, I mean,
think
based on form, everything says West Ham. But I just have a weird feeling Wolves are going to win this.
I'd love Wolves to win it, just for the soft spot in my heart. And West Ham, I don't like.
I'm going to go 2-0 Wolves. I don't know. There's no logic behind this prediction, apart from Hwang Yi-chan.
There's no way West Ham don't score this weekend.
Well, guess we'll see. I guess.
I'm saying 3-0 West Ham.
Okay. So we're both going for complete opposite results. Nice. Yeah, I think Hwang Yi-chan will grab 2. Wolves will win. And West Ham's fairy tale end. But it'll be fine because I'll still be above Liverpool when they draw with Arsenal. But we can't do that game because we're doing that on Serious Live. So make sure to tune into that again. Gotta plug it. It'll be on tomorrow at the time you're watching this. Or yesterday if you're watching on Sunday. So sucks to be you if you're late to this one. But on to the 9th game.
How many games have we played on that Saturday? 8.
Yeah. There's no Friday night football. That's Saturday morning. That's all Saturday midday. And then, Liverpool Arsenal is obviously Saturday evening.
Yeah.
So, 8 games on the Saturday. What a day of football.
You can't watch 6 of them.
And then on the Sunday, yes, but you can watch Gillette Soccer Special where they'll talk about them.
Why?
That is not a plug, don't do that.
Oh, and you can watch TFC Live.
Yes.
What kind of rage of Arsenal's defence?
Nah, I love our defence. I'm going to rate that.
You sound like you love their defence.
No, I actually do.
Aaron Ramsdale, Tommy Atsu.
And Ben White and Gabriel. And I like.
And Tierney. You've
Tierney's
got his
great.
shirt as
Tierney
well.
can't play because I don't think he's fit yet. He's
never
questionable.
fit. And then it's like,
got
he's
COVID.
what a hard Scotsman. He's got short sleeves. And it's
I
like
think he has COVID.
he's not played all season because
they
he's been injured.
say illness with non-COVID related. This man's been out for 2 weeks and all of a sudden can be fit to play. He definitely had COVID and he just didn't say it.
Or he got.
Surely that's a
I'm trying to think of something funny.
No, I mean this is
Just gonna happen,
no,
right?
They didn't play him for like 3 weeks.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Next up, Manchester City versus Everton. Oh, I don't know about this one. Man City have been good in patches this season, but they've shown
Exactly, Everton.
they've shown at times they've not been great.
5-2 to 1.
Everton started really well and then have kind of fallen off a cliff with Abdoulaye Doucouré's injury.
Who are they playing at striker at the minute? Solomon
My man Salmon Rondon.
Yeah, no, 5-0 City. Everton don't have a chance.
Yeah, I'll go 3-0. I don't think Everton are gonna get absolutely battered.
I'll back the 5-0 just because it's Everton is just tragic.
Neither team have got a striker.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, but City's attack is better.
I'm gonna go De Bruyne,
Solomon
De
Rondon.
Bruyne double, and then Cancelo to score. We've just gone 1-0. How dull. On to the final game then. Tottenham versus Leeds. This is interesting, isn't it? I really don't know with this one again.
This is the only. What do I say for the first game?
Conte, obviously, his first Prem game, isn't it?
5? No, second.
Second Prem game, yeah, with Everton. That was really dull. Producer's gone 5-2 Tottenham in the weirdest prediction ever.
There's 2 reasons because Leeds score but cannot defend.
Yeah.
Right.
And I also have Harry Kane in my fantasy team. So
That's a stupid decision.
That is a really
You're an
stupid
absolute
decision.
donut.
You're a donut.
Under Conte, they're going to score loads.
I'm going to say 1-0 Leeds, Rafinha.
I've got Rafinha, so I'm going to go 3-1 Leeds.
That's why I also said Rafinha.
I'm going to go 3-1.
I don't care if he
3-1
scores for Leeds as long as
Leeds.
Leeds win.
I don't want Tottenham to win, I just want Harry Kane to score loads of goals.
Can you at least make it like 6-5?
5-6 to Leeds. I'm going to go, 3-1 Leeds. Tottenham can't improve because their squad is terrible.
I don't see.
Conte's the best.
Is he?
Oh, producer's changing his score. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's taking really long about it though. 4-6.
What that says?
What?
Oh, I read that as 56-4. I was a bit confused because that's a 5. Not
Yeah,
a
yeah. The S is now a 5.
So
Anyway,
that's all. We just made it late.
brilliant. I think that's where we're going to wrap it up. That's all the Prem games.
Here's all the Premier games.
I think we've got some decent predictions on the board. Probably going to get them all wrong. So
56.
if you're watching this after it, make sure to comment how many we got. got right. If Leeds win 56-4, then I will personally give £10 to everyone who watches this video. So, yeah, that's not happening though. So we're all right on that front.
Message Lorries, just can you concede 56 goals?
Yeah.
No, wait,
So I can win a tenner.
That wouldn't even be the hard part. The 56 goals is probably easier than
The
Tottenham
4.
scoring 4.
Yeah.
They are dreadful. They got 1 against us, and it's us.
Yeah.
Off form, and then we went on 3-1. That was a great game. I was there. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment. Subscribe if you're new. If you're listening on Spotify, head over to the YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, head over to the Spotify. And yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow. Poor grammar for TFC Dive. So make sure to tune in then. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.